All right, you guys ready to train today? Grab your single stick, because I'm gonna be giving you guys some drills that you get to work on today that I get a lot of questions about, actually a whole lot. And first off, I have to apologize that I didn't get to giving you guys a drill like this sooner, but we're doing it now. So if you like training Kali, especially here with Kali Center, if you're receiving all these great Kali benefits and everything, please do me a favor. Make sure that number one, you're subscribed to the channel, and number two, you hit that thumbs up button right here on this video, comment below, share this video with your friends. Let's get everybody in the world training Kali with us right here at Kali Center. And what are we doing in today's training? I'm gonna give you guys some basic stick work on the single stick. So all you need is a piece of rattan, a rattan stick or any stick. And I'm gonna give you some footwork so you can start building your striking with your footwork. Let's get to it. All right, first things first for today's training is we gotta make sure that you have the basic strikes down, number one, which is our basic angle 1 and our angle 2. It's really important that we have these mechanics down. Look, I know it's a lot of repetitive training on this angle 1 and this angle 2. It's like, man, we do so much, we spend so much time on those two basic strikes. Look, when you have a really good angle 1 and angle 2, like you really got it honed in, you understand range control and timing and all these things, you know, that angle 1 and that angle 2, these two simple strikes become so powerful. There is so much skill that can be developed just by utilizing those two strikes. So much practical skill. So number one, make sure you got these strikes down. You're just striking that big X right in front of your face. Don't strike, you know, down here. You got to strike up here. Make sure you got good protection for your head, and you got good range on that weapon, and you got good leverage with that weapon. Okay, very important. Make sure you got those strikes down. Let's go ahead and break down the footwork first, and then we're going to do a couple drills. We're going to add in those strikes so you can start getting your footwork and your strikes to start syncing up, and your body, your Kali, is starting to operate as a unit, as it should be. So let's go ahead and take a look at the footwork first. We're going to be utilizing what's called the diamond. So if I grab another stick right here, okay, we can go ahead and make a diamond right here on the ground. So you can do this with your sticks. You can also do this if you're training on something like this, a platform, a piece of concrete, asphalt. You can just draw it out with chalk. You know, just go over to the local store and go just buy a little thing of chalk. You know, the kids get to play with it, have them draw your footwork patterns out on the driveway. They could do all the work for you, and then you could just train, all right? So chalk is always really, really good. If you're training indoors, like on carpet, just go get that blue painter's tape. Works perfect. You can tape down your footwork, and then you can just peel it right off the carpet, no residues and all that stuff left over. All right, but it is a good idea to map out your footwork in the beginning, so that way you are making sure that you are training your footwork precisely. All right, so we're gonna be taking a look at the diamond first, but we're only gonna be working half of the diamond. So I'm gonna step off on the left 45 first. This is the reverse triangle. Check out our reverse triangle footwork videos on the channel here, so that way you understand the reverse triangle. And then I'm gonna step right 45 up the forward triangle. We also have forward triangle videos here on the YouTube channel as well. And I'm gonna step up right there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue up this forward triangle line, where I'm gonna step up again. Then I'm gonna just reverse everything. So I'm gonna step back on that line, I'm gonna step back on that line again, and then I'm gonna bring it back to the original point. So this is a way that we get to work moving forward, kind of traversing on that terrain, and then we can traverse on the reverse, right, moving back on the terrain as well. So from here, we're gonna step left 45, come up the right 45, and then again up the right 45, bring it back to the left, bring it back to the left, and bring it back to the right. Just go ahead and switch out your feet. Make sure your right foot is starting forward. On this one, we're just going to the left side of the diamond. So 1, 2, 3 steps forward, 1, 2, and 3 steps back. All right, let's do a couple reps right now. Just kind of go at my pace. I'll go nice and slow. From here, we have 1, 2, 3 forward, 1, 2, 3 back. One more time right here, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3 forward, 1, 2, and 3 back. Now the other side of the footwork, we're gonna do the right side of the diamond. You might think it's the same, but it's not. It's a little bit different. Okay, so we're gonna kind of more zigzag our way. So I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna go to the right 45 in that reverse triangle. Then I'm gonna come left 45 of the forward triangle, completing the diamond. And then I'm gonna go another right 45 right here. And then we're gonna zigzag it back, going to the left, back to the right, and back to the left, right there. All right, let's do that again. The right side of the diamond. Right 45 degrees forward, left 45 degrees forward, and then right again. Bring it back to the left, back to the right, back to the left. You're gonna notice something common going on. Anytime right now that I step to the left, my left foot steps first. Anytime I step to the right, my right foot steps first. Okay, that's very common, especially in the basic footwork here of Kali. So let's do it 2 more times, nice and slow, isolating the right side of the diamond. From here, right 45, left 45, right 45. Back left, back to the right, back to the left. So we're kind of zigzagging. To the right, to the left, to the right. Left reverse, right reverse, and left reverse. Okay? All right, so once we have those footworks down, let's go ahead, grab our weapons, and let's put our strikes with our footwork. All right, let's do it. So from here, nice and slow. Let's just go nice and slow. So we're gonna be stepping to the left with our angle 1. We're just gonna isolate the first drill and utilize that left side of the diamond. So we're gonna step to the left with our angle 1. Boom, right here. Step to the right now of that forward triangle with that angle 2. And then up that line again with the angle 1. I'm gonna drop it back, moving back to the left right here on the angle 2. Back again on the angle 1. And then back to the right on that angle 2. And then that brings us right back to the beginning all over again. So now we can just rep it out. So we have our 1, 2, 1 forward. And then our 2, 1, 2 backwards right here. 1, 2, 1 forward, 2, 1, 2 backwards. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2 right there. Let's go ahead and do this together, nice and slow. Get a few reps in. We don't need to take big steps right now. I just want you to work on coordinating the strikes and the footwork together. Nice and slow, 3 times together. Let's go ahead. Left with the 1. 2 to the right, up on that 1. Reverse on the 2. Reverse on the 1. Reverse to the right on that 2 right there. Let's do it 2 more times, nice and slow together. Left on the 1. Right on the 2. Again, right on the 1. Reverse it on the 2. Reverse it to the right. 1 more time together, nice and slow. Left on the 1. Right on the 2, up that forward triangle right there again. Bring it back, and back to that point of the diamond. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the second drill and how we're gonna work that. So now we're gonna go ahead and do that kind of zigzagging to the right side of the diamond, and we're gonna start off with the angle 2 this time. So I'm gonna step off right 45 on that reverse triangle, striking that 2, up that forward triangle, getting all the way across on that 1, and then zigzagging that back to the right on that angle 2. Then I'm going to come back to the left on the 1, reverse it to the right on the 2, and then back to the left on the number 1 again, just zigzagging it back. So we have our 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 right there. So our 2, our 1, and our 2, our 1, our 2, and our 1 right there. Let's go ahead and get a few reps in together. All right, right here, starting off on our angle 2 side this time, we're gonna step right 45 up that reverse triangle with the angle 2. Boom, right there. Stepping to the left with our angle 1. Boom, right there. Again, zigzagging to the right with the angle 2. Boom, right there. reverse it to the right, and back to the left. Let's do it 2 more times, nice and slow. Right, boom. Left, boom. Right, boom. Reverse it. Reverse it. Reverse it. Again. Boom, pop. Boom, pop. There. Reverse. Reverse. And reverse. All right, work these drills out, get them down, and then once you have them individually, then you can kind of start putting them into a little bit of a combo round where you can kind of start alternating back and forth. Now you can start working it up, boom, boom, drop it back right here, boom, switch it, and then start working that other side, boom, pop, 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 switch it, and you can start going back and forth, and then you can start increasing the range that you can start taking up with your footwork. You can start increasing the speed and the power of your strikes, the explosiveness of your footwork, and you start challenging your balance by taking this training and training it and doing the drills on different types of terrain. You could do it on a platform, you can go out into the woods, you know, if you live by the beach, go out on the sand, and you can start conditioning your footwork to be able to navigate any type of terrain. All right, I really hope that you like this training video right here. I know I do get a lot of questions about bringing our strikes and our footwork together. So hopefully this gives you guys a really good start. You know, just by using a little bit of creativity and just kind of thinking about the strikes, you know, forehand, backhand, you can follow the exact same principles that we just did with different strikes. So if you want to start working in your angle 3s and 4s, start working in your horizontals, start working in your thrusting, you can just follow the exact same principles that were taught right here and just put those different strikes with the footwork that we're working right here in this video. It's really important that I believe as a teacher that I have to give you room to think about things, to ponder on things, and to explore things, and not to be afraid to explore in your training. You know, it's okay to you know, be trying something out and then you ask a question and then you find out that you were wrong about it. That's okay. It happens in training. Training is all about exploration and discovery. So don't be afraid to do that in your training. You know, play around with it a little bit. You know, as you're developing your training, your mechanics, everything's gonna tighten up, your coordination, just as long as you're training and you're using good focus and you're putting in that maximum effort into every movement, everything that you're doing. All right, if you want to advance your training with us, I'm gonna be doing another lesson just like this with a few different moves, and I'm gonna be doing that for our sponsors here on the channel. So if you wanna get access to that lesson and more exclusive training right here on the YouTube channel, click the join button right below this video here or any of our videos and check out becoming a sponsor to our channel where you get access to our members area where we got extra perks on our channel for you, plus we got a massive amount of exclusive training videos right here on our channel. You don't even need to leave YouTube. You can just keep on training with us. All right, so I'm gonna be right now, after this one, I'm gonna go ahead and do that video, and then it'll be up either right after this one or tomorrow for our sponsors. All right, so check that out. You can also head on over to collegecenter.com and check out our further training programs and our different training materials that we have right on over there. You never know when we're running some sales, so go ahead, check collegecenter.com and see if we got any sales or anything going on right now. And then I'll check you guys back here for some more training. Just do me a favor, get outside, guys. Get outside when you're training your collie and go let nature be your collie dojo. And I'll see you next time.